If you do boxing training, you should be using jump rope because this doesn't just improve your fitness, but also your hand-eye foot coordination, which you need for punching when you're moving forwards and moving backwards. And when I was on the Great Britain boxing team before we went to the Olympic Games, I was the best at jump rope on the full team. You can ask anyone. But if you're just jump roping and you're doing this, yes, it will improve your fitness, but it's not going to improve your hand-eye and foot coordination as much as if you were doing this, something like that, and then. Now there's a couple of ways to do all of that, which I'm going to talk about on this video. So what did I just do? Because it was pretty fast. And how does that improve your hand, eye, and foot coordination, which will help you in boxing? Well, the first thing I did was cross the rope. And this is one of the most impressive things that you can do when you're in the gym. But it's not that hard. All you're going to do when you jump over the rope is bring your hands in front of your body this wide. Now, the reason why a lot of people make mistakes on this and don't get it right is because they will do a cross and they'll bring their hands this wide here. If my hands is this wide, I can't get my full body through the gap. So what you need to do is practice on bringing them this wide. And you can really exaggerate it as well. So I'm there. When it comes around, just look how wide my arms are. Getting it really wide, exaggerating it. That'll help you with the cross. But when you're doing this for the first time, I wouldn't try to do multiple crosses at once. I would just try and do one. So you start jumping, one cross. You're jumping, one cross. And then you can do the multiple. And then when you get really fancy, you can do it all in one spot like that. So that was the first thing I did. Then I moved on to bring it to side to side. Now, if you've seen the Rocky movie, you've seen him do this really fast. I know this looks very impressive, but it's not. I can do this standing still, bringing my hands together, and just turning it side to side, like that. But it's important when you are doing this, you're keeping your hands apart so you can always open it up and jump in. See? I'm always ready to jump in, side, side. Side, side. And then you can add it in when you're just jumping normal. Side, side. Side, side. Side, side. And then because you've mastered the cross, you can do a cross, side, side. Cross, side, side. And now just think about how much my head is working when I'm doing this. My eyes are reacting very fast. My mind is reacting very fast at the same time as my feet and my hands. Because if my feet or my hands or my eyes switch off, the rope's going to get tangled. So that's why it's great for working your hand, eye, and foot coordination. It's great for working your brain as well. Getting into the habits of doing this. I've been doing it for so long right now, I do it without having to think about it. And that's where you want to get, and you will get there as long as you do the tip that I'm going to give you in a little bit. It makes it way, way easier to be able to do this. Now, before I tell you that tip, I just want to move on to the next thing that I did there, which is pretty impressive. And it's probably one of the hardest things to do. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump once high in the air. The rope's going to go under my feet 2 times. On the second time round, I'm going to do a cross. And you've just learned the cross, so it's pretty easy, right? Here we go. So I'm going to start off steady, one at a time. One big jump. The rope went under twice. And you see that the second time round, it goes across. Now, before I show you the last one where I put it all together, the simplest way to be able to do all of this without getting it all tangled up is by having a great jump rope. A jump rope like this. Watch this. I'm going to spin it, and it just keeps spinning for a long, long time because this is a great jump rope. And I spent months designing this rope to make it the best style of jump rope it can be. So it's got ball bearings in it that help it spin like this. And as well, what's unique about this is, rather than the old days where you had to put knots in the rope to make it adjust to your size, now all you've got to do is push this button and it simply goes in and out to adjust the size to make it the perfect size for you. So you have the ultimate success when you're jumping. Now these ropes are available on Amazon USA, Amazon UK, and also TonyJeffries.com. Now let's put everything together with the cross, the double under cross, and the side to side. And then it looks like this. So we've got the cross, Then we put the side to side, cross, side to side. Side to side, cross, 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 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot. And now we do some double unders, simple double unders. Then we'll add in the cross, then the side to side. Now that's bloody tiring, but you want to get yourself one of these jump ropes to get fit and get strong. If you click here, it'll take you through to my website and you can get one of these jump ropes right now. Click here.